Okay. It's about to be a fucking 1 hour session in a second. Okay, so like again, like again there, like there's like you're not a brawl tank on Diva. You're not a brawl. You're not a rush. You're not even an anchor tank like Orisa, right? Orisa is an anchor tank. The what it means is you can stay in one position and just not move. She has fortify. She has spin. She has spear. She could just sit there and just exist, right? Diva's not like that. Reinhardt is an anchor tank because he could just sit there with his shield and just stay there until the cows come home. But Arisa is like the best anchor tank though, because of her kit. Diva is nothing like that. So and like even then, all that you're gonna do is just take damage against Arisa. So you're better off just again taking this high ground like I said before, and just try to go for the back line, pressure them out. If let's call it, if you just drop down on Moira, don't fly to her, just drop down. She'll either have to fade out or she'll get pulled, right? That's one ability out the way. Now, since your Ashe is here, Moira's probably gonna fade here, right? Yes, no, okay, no, because Ashe misses all of her shots. Okay. If Ashe shot the Moira, she would have faded out or she would have got pulled, and that's one ability out. If you were with Ashe, you can capitalize on that as well. Right. Because like since Arisa's here by herself, no heals, she's gonna fucking die. She is gonna die, right? You could stay here if you want to help your team kill Arisa, because it's just 5-on-1. She dies automatically. You could. That's like there's not a problem with that. It's just that you could be on their backline because in case their Weaver also tries to peek main and then somehow pulls Arisa. Right, that's all it is. It's to contest multiple people because the biggest thing on tank is you want to deny value as much value as you can, and Diva's great at denying value. She is one of the best heroes to deny value just with her defense matrix and her kit, like her fly, her boosters, and her defense matrix. Right. Also, if I have to re-explain anything, tell me.
No, you're good. I get it.
There you go, right? She got pulled, right? Imagine you were going for the backline. Like, with where the enemy is playing, tell me, where should you be? Should you be here, playing main, playing card, playing top, playing over here? Where should you be right now? You tell me.
Maybe the top where that tunnel is.
Well, like
top.
here? Oh, what here?
Yeah, there.
Here? Why here?
Cause I have like open access to the Sojourn, and the Arisa's like peeking out the door.
Okay, though, well, you're over here. To get here, you have to invest your boosters, right? So once you use your boosters, what can you do from here? Nothing. Sojourn is far away from you, and Arisa is next to a corner with the Weaver, far away from you. There is no way that as you can get value here, right? The best thing for you.
Sorry.
No. I'm not flaming. I'm not flaming. I'm not flaming. Like the best thing for you to be the best position. There you go. Oh my god, the best position for you to play on is honestly to go on this high ground here. Is to go on this high ground. That here you can always drop, or you can walk this way and then try to contest anyone who is over here, or drop down here and then just annoy Weaver and Sojourn in general. That's what you could be doing. Because most likely they're going to be camping this spot. So if you're on top, like if you use your boosters top, but by the time that you get to here, your boosters are almost going to be back. So then, like in case you start losing health, you can always fly out. But otherwise, you can use your micro missiles and get like the most value out of them. And you can shoot as well. There are micro missiles, so that's even more damage. Plus, Life Weaver is also probably gonna be what's it called, just hard pocketing their Arista, so then their Soldier's gonna be an easy kill. And if she's not an easy kill, then the Weaver has to have as a multitask between healing two targets, and then you can get free value. Especially since the Moira is fucking throwing right now. But Sojourn wants to feed. Sojourn wants to feed, so what I just said went to shit. And it's very nice. It's very nice what I said went to shit. Um,
Yeah,
if Sojourn
silver logic is interesting.
if Sojourn didn't fly here, what I said is supposed to happen. Um, but it goes to shit now, especially since Orisa is fucking pushing in point. Orisa should not be pushing point right now. She should be fucking like since she was here, walk to high ground and just try to contest them from here. That's where she should be where she should be right now, not be pushing in close to point again. And then you still would have got value on high ground because since you're on high ground here, you can be contesting Orisa and whoever's on high ground by just existing on gas station, right? Just simply from playing and like on this one position here, you can get so much value, especially on D.Va. But again, it goes to shit because the enemy is a little bit silly. Okay, nice. Unfortunate. Nice. Oh. Okay. Might have to tone the sense down.
I did turn it down actually. This is after me turning it down.
Might have to turn it down even a bit more. If you want to use your micro miss, no, sorry, your boosters, which is early, but if you want to use them, like, what's it called? I would like use them onto this high ground here or onto this high ground over here. But like otherwise, like I would just stay on cart until like I see the enemy. Because if you're worried about left side, like the door's right there. Like if you try flying over here, you're gonna do nothing, because the enemy is closer to cart than you are, right? So like just stay here, unless like you want to fly top or the enemy is going top. Which most of the time people push on this high ground over here, most of the time, or down here. No one really pushes in here that much, like that often. Like they do, but not often because it's so narrow and like you could just spam. Um, well, guess you got a kill, nice. Okay.
The Mercy is my boyfriend.
Yeah,
That's why I was up there. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
the guy who fucking just yells a lot on my server. Yeah, I remember him.
I'm sorry.
No, he's chilling. You just seem a bit lost. Again,
I'm
like
so ashamed of this part. No, this
no.
is so stupid.
Okay, you're playing D.Va like a brawl tank. That's your issue. If you like, if you want, play someone like Rhine or like Ramatra. Play them.
Ram is one of my off tanks, but I'm like absurdly bad at Reinhardt.
Well, it seems like you aren't really like using D.Va as like a dive tank. That's the thing. Like you aren't playing her like a dive. Like you're playing her like a brawl. And at that point, like you're just better off like either you just learn to actually play dive in general, or just play brawl, which complements your play style, right? Like for me, I'm a rush tank. Can I play dive? Yeah, like I know how to play dive because I know how to play diva, right? But mainly like I'm a I'm a brawl slash rush tank player. That's what I am, right? Because my playstyle is very aggressive. I'm very like I'll get up in your face and do some damage. That's my biggest thing, right? For you, it's probably same thing. Like it's probably the same thing. Like you should not be on this like on main over here. Like you should like we're going back. Hang on, let's see where you are first of all. Okay. First of all, you shouldn't be here, right? Most of it, like you could be on this right side here, maybe. You could be what's called on this high ground over here, right? Like you want to be taking these side angles, right? Until like further discretion, where like if the enemy like pushes in, right? Which most likely, knowing how this lobby is, Orisa is gonna drop. So does that mean that you drop? No. That means that you go for her backline, right? You can go for Sojourn, possibly, right? If Sojourn, or you can go for Mercy, right? For Symmetra. It depends who is easy to pick off, and you would go for them. Also, what the fuck? Okay,
That's Toki.
what the? Of course, this happens to you.
He's dropping. I'm
Are you call?
remeching, dog.
Where? Where are you?
I'm remeching.
Where is your body?
Well, if my hitbox doesn't exist at that moment in time, why would my body exist? I'm remeching.
Oh yeah, are you actually remeching? No, you're not. You're not remeching.
Did it just put me in the sky for
Yeah,
no
I just did.
reason?
Yeah. Um. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I was up there.
This position is fine. You can hold this position, right? If Sojourn is poking you out, you could go inside a little bit, wait, and then re-peek and see if she's still there. If she is staying there, what's it called? Then you can just just wait a little bit, honestly, because like at least she'll be contested because like on the enemy team, Orisa and Soldier are the biggest threats. Symmetra is not really a threat. Sojourn and Orisa is. If Sojourn is just gonna stay here because she is scared of you to like come out, then you're contesting her. She is not coming out of here. She is not getting any value because she is scared to peek you. Orisa most likely is gonna go to card, right? Leaving that Sojourn an easy target to go after, or their Mercy to go after, right? Or their Symmetra possibly, right? Again, it depends who is like low HP, right, or by himself, right? But you should be contesting from these two angles, left and right side. You should be instead of playing main. Excuse me.
This is so depressing.
You play like a broad tank there, but
I
even
got
then,
baited by the sim. I
just play
was
high
chasing her
ground.
around the fucking shield, dog.
Literally, if you played high ground here, when you had nano, you would have killed them. Or if you slightly can aim. That's a joke, by the way, or it's a joke.
It's okay. I didn't hear
Oh,
it.
oh, you didn't hear? Okay.
I'm sorry. I was talking to my boyfriend.
Oh no, you chat. I said if you could slightly aim, you would have killed Sim.
No, I understand. I can't.
I can't either. Don't worry. That's why I played point and drag simulator. You guys cap the point. I don't know why they're using coal.
I think we capped the point because during that whole fight, they didn't actually step on the payload. They were
Use
just
your
like,
defense. Use your defense matrix,
I'm sorry.
bro. No.
I know. I
Okay.
walked into all 5 of those
Look
like
at
shards.
Hanzo went ding 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 ding. Look at this. And your bomb doesn't even get the kill. If you held defense matrix,
I
you
have
would
no
have actually
comment. I
got
have
the
no
kill.
comment.
No. Go up the Mercy. Go up the Mercy. Go up the Mercy. Little tip: when you fly into people, what's it called? If you hit them one time, you can't like boop them again. You can't like
You can't?
only one time you could do.
This is actually news to me. I did not know
I could
that.
I could tell as soon as because like most divas when they dive someone like they boop them and then they cancel their flight like 99% of the time. But since you used the entire duration, I could tell that you didn't know that.
Why has nobody told me this? What?
It's been a thing in the game
To
for
be honest, I don't really
years.
think it's common knowledge though to most people.
I mean, it's been in the game for years.
Also, hello. I've been like AFK and coming. I'm finally just here now. So, how's it going?
Nothing much. I'm just recording this for YouTube.
Fair enough. Hello, YouTube.
But could have fallen more. Okay, the Moira still dies.
Oh, we're almost ate him.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Again, you play very scared on tank, but then at the same time, you have moments where like you play like a broad tank. Like at this point, like it's like okay, look on Diva. First of all, like I wouldn't recommend playing Diva on third point on this map. On attack, on attack. I wouldn't
Yeah,
recommend
I
it.
learned that actually. I learned that today. I don't think this was the game where I learned that. I think it was a different game. But
Um,
Ram works really well on attack here.
I mean, with your plays, with how you're playing, Ram works very well with how you're playing the entire game. Like I've seen 6 minutes like of your gameplay, and I could just say that Ramatra would be a good fit for you. He would be a good fit, or Reinhardt even would be a good fit. um, Sigma, Sigma, not really, just because he's more poke and he's not up in your face. He could be, but he's not up in your face like the way like Ram is or Ryan is. Maybe Zarya. Um, uh, Orisa. I mean, she is a bit aim dependent, a little bit more on the tracking side, but a bit aim dependent. But I would say like playing those heroes will match how you're playing. But like the way Diva's played is like you wanna be going from position to position to position to position nonstop. Right? You want to deny certain angles and just deny the value from the enemy team. Because like I said before, Diva is could do that very well with her like because defense matrix is such a strong ability that you just fucking just demolish people. Like you demolish their value, and you have high kill potential in Diva. Also your the perk that you chose, there's no reason for that. because
Which one? The second one?
no, your
The
minor
micro
perk.
missiles one?
Like no, like the on Diva's minor perk, like the flight one, like your
The
boosters.
boosters one? Okay, I choose that one every time, and I'm only now finding out that you can only hit people once per booster
If you can hit them
shot.
multiple times, yes, that'll be fucking phenomenal. But it's in this one
That's why
time.
I always pick it.
Plus, put it this way, right? Most of the time on Diva, you're diving like one person. Maybe you might hit two people, but you're primarily diving one person. Sorry, like you're only diving one person, right? So you're only getting like 0.5 extra back. May like you might get like maybe like a second extra, but it's like even then, like when you dive someone, you cancel your boosters right away. So you can shoot properly. So it's like that perk, like it's not bad, but there's no point to choose it because on how Diva's played it, like with her dive engagements, is you're only diving like one person realistically. Or, like it's not like you're like knocking into like five people, getting fucking like 2.5 extra seconds. All right, like there's no point really to do that. Um,
It's funny you say 2.5 seconds. Cause fun fact about that 2.5 seconds, that's the max you can get with that perk
well,
of flight. Only you can only get 2.5 seconds more flight,
that's what I was talking about.
like a full day. Yeah.
I went up weeping. I was just coaching Diva right now. We're having a whole party in here.
Right? The whole gang's here.
Again, like you should be on top left right now. Like you should be on top left. You should not be playing points. Diva is never played on point. Even like on any map, she's not played on point at all. Like it's one thing like if you're trying to cap the point, that's one thing. But like this is like escort the payload, especially on attack. Like you don't want to be face sinking all the damage. Like yeah, like you could use your defense matrix, but that's all you're doing. You can't really do anything else. Like you're much better off playing left side here, and just like if you want like poke out or tickle their backline, annoy them, or just what's it called, go in right side here, but that's just like a dumb angle to take. It's better to take left side here. But you playing point here is not going to solve anything. It's just gonna just demand resources and just like you'll do some damage to Arista, but that's it. But you'll just demand too much resources from your team because they'll try to keep you up at unwinnable fights. And then there you go.
Yeah, you can't be face tank not Symmetra like that. The longer you stay in her LOS and she just farm beam off you, the worse it is for your team.
Nice defense matrix. doing nothing. Just from this whole interaction, now you have no defense matrix. So like, what's it called? Like your Ash got sniped out here. Like, what's it called? Wait, yeah, there you go. If you had like more of your defense matrix, you could have put like held it longer than Alonso wouldn't have gotten a pick. Even then, like each time when you use like every instance that you have used a defense matrix, like in the very beginning of the match and even now, you always like you're never like in the middle of like I guess like half think if that makes sense. You're always on one side. So like if you're trying to use defense matrix for your team, turn your camera or at least look like look straight. So then it's like at least you eat all the bullets going this way, right? So if Fonzo is shooting like this way, you hold defense matrix this way, right? So then like it still eats the bullets, or just turn your camera to face your teammates and then just eat the bullets. That's two ways of using it. But like just what's it called? Like just hugging one corner and using defense matrix, it's not really efficient because he can always take a wider angle and just mark him. Especially if you waste your matrix, because like because when you press like the your right click, it goes down for it uses up 1 second of your matrix, and you only have like 3 seconds. So you want to like most people say like, oh, like don't press down matrix. No, you absolutely can. Like you absolutely can hold down matrix, but it just depends when like when you do it. If you just press it, yeah, it's gonna use a second. But if you hold down onto it, you'll use on however much you want to use it for. If that makes sense. Here, your Reaper is just peeking for no fucking reason.
Huge Sniper Reaper. Another thing is, like, without your Ashe here, it's unlikely for you to be able to do anything because they have Symmetra. And you need your Ashe to kill the Symmetra.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You're dead
Oh,
for this.
okay.
Oh, yeah. Yep, gets kills. Alright, how do you know what
Okay.
kind of
Oh,
lobby this is?
okay. Okay. Oh my god, I hate being sick. My little advice: don't stay on cards here, because when you win the fight, and since their spawn is this close, like after like 4 seconds maybe, that or like 3 seconds to be safer, just go out and start holding doors. Either hold here or just hold here. Reason why I don't say like hold directly in it is because like in case they do so much damage, you're forced to use all your defense matrix. That's where like if you stand over here or over here, you can always back out and you have this cover to break that line of sight. And that makes sense. Okay. And then here you're just my god, I hate being sick. Fuck. And then here you just add a sim. But not nine times out of 10, just swap Diva if you're playing it to beam. Not 9 times out of 10, but if you want to force Diva into beam, you more like you have to play safe, yeah, but you also have like since you're playing against a Symmetra, you have to burn her whenever you can. Also, like remember, use your micro missiles when you're up close. Don't use them up like from afar. Don't. You will not get value. Even with the missiles perk, like you still have to be close. On top of that, seeing what comp you're playing against, you chose like the right decision to choose like the micro missiles perk is good, right? But that's solely for Symmetra. That's to burn her down. That's what it's used for. If they had like I say a Sojourn instead of Symmetra, I would say choose like the defense matrix perk. But since they have a Symmetra, just use rockets for her and just like fuck her, like just burn her down. Okay, just hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Nice, 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 nice. First time Aura can aim. Nice. Nice. Any questions so far or no?
I did have one, but now that you've asked, I forget it. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'll probably remember like later.
Alright. My god, my throat is so dry, Jesus Christ. I'll get water in a bit.
No unnecessary risks.
So you guys are trying to tell me
Bunny, shut up. You're gonna go on
One.
YouTube.
We're coaching
You're
right
gonna
now.
go
We're
on
coaching
YouTube.
right now. We're
You're gonna
coaching right
go on
now.
YouTube, dog. Leave.
We're coaching right now.
Leave, Bunny.
Oh me, we're coaching
Leave.
right now.
I'm so sorry.
No, we don't. You should. I mean, he can watch, but we're just coaching right now. Hang on, hold up one sec. One sec. Okay. So we've been here, right? This is where you want to play. This is where, right? This is where you want to play on this high ground over here.
You're
Okay.
gonna be so disappointed because I'm pretty sure I immediately leave that high ground.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, so Mercy gets picked out. Oh my. You're like, it's called like, I would say like the way that you like again like the way that Edge playing Diva like even like aside from like taking all the damage in the fucking World Cup, like Diva's very demanding, right? Diva's very resource demanding. I would never stop saying that, but like even aside from that, like you're not even using like your defense matrix to even like peel for your teammates. You're only using it to like to just help yourself. And you don't even do that. Like you don't even use
I
defense matrix
know.
often.
I try to be more selfless with it, but I always use it wrong. I feel like.
Yeah, but like you don't even use it in general. Like there has been well like maybe 4 instances where you use defense matrix. That's it. Like I use defense matrix a lot in the game. I mean, like I don't spam it obviously, but like I use them. Like I use the ability a lot in the game. Like I can give you a Diva game after this that I played. I think I should have a Diva game. I should. If not, then I'll get you a Diva game. You to look at. And then here, yeah, you just get fucking shot out your mech. Oh my god. Oh lord, the Orisa is coming out.
It's worse than Diva. It's worse. Just skip this whole part. Actually, it's not even worth it.
Oh lord, no. We'll fit it out. We'll fit it in. Okay, never mind. That's okay. Oh.
Okay, in my
Oh.
defense, I actually did not even know there was fucking cover at the side there. I legit didn't even know it existed. I thought that it was cover at the front and open at the side. So I tried to walk off and I got a fucking wall in my face.
Okay then.
I'm sorry, okay? I don't go up there often.
Just play aggressive. And like there really isn't a need to hold like this close to the enemy. Like no, like realistically speaking, like remember before how I wanted to like God to like teach you how to play correctly and not play like your rank. Because like, look,
Yeah.
many people are like, oh well, since I'm in this, like, since I'm like in bronze, people play like this in bronze, so I'm gonna play like a bronze because it's okay, right? Like, no, you don't want to think like that, right? Like, like instead, what's it called? Um, like instead, like, like no one holds close here. No one holds close. No one ever. Okay. Instead, where we should be is honestly, you could be playing over here or even over here. This is a better spot, by the way. Or even if you want high ground, play on this high ground over here. Play on the station over here, right? This high ground in general on this map is so fucking impressive. It's like it's unbelievable, especially when playing poke. My God, it's really impressive. But Diva here is really good. It's really good here though. So if you want to play Diva here, you absolutely can. They have a Symmetra still, yes, but Diva could still be played here absolutely as long as you are careful around that Symmetra. But like playing up closer, it's like just like the angle and how much cover the enemy has and how much you have. It's like you're out in the open versus them. They have cover. They have their whole team there. Like you're not gonna win that. Especially with no DPS to help you out. My God, I need fucking water. I'm like dying here. A little tip. Don't what's it called? Like don't fortify before spin, ever. Don't ever fortify before spin. Fortify as a final stand type of thing, as like a final resolution. That's how I want to do it, because it's damage reduction and it gives you some overhealth. Otherwise, you spear and spin or cover. Plus, you're also playing high ground. Like you're playing high ground away from them. Like there's no really reason to even use fortify here. You could have walked. You didn't need spin, but it's whatever. Oh, huge blossom by him. Nice. Okay, unlucky. I would have ulted, honestly. If I were you, I would have ulted here.
I got him though. I got him off the map.
Yeah, but I mean, you get him off the map, but it's like you could have got like if you ulted here, you would have got Mercy, Hanzo, and Orisa in here. Plus, you wouldn't have taken so much damage, and you wouldn't have died here as well. And you would have got Kiriko. Actually, no. Actually, Kiriko wouldn't have been res because if you ulted, Mercy wouldn't have resed.
I fat fingered my ult. I fat fingered my ult. I fat fingered my ult. Stop. Stop. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear anything.
We will have peace at any cost.
Oh, this is the game where I learned RAM works really well in this third spot.
Much. Let's see it. No one's there. Or hey,
The voices. The voices.
use slow to punish people, to slow their movement. Don't just throw it out there, because then it gets no value. Also, besides like you use your shield to take space or like to control space. Don't like if you're gonna back up, don't put your shield so far up. Like put shield directly in front of you. Always. So don't never place it like away like far away from you ever. As Ram or Sigma or whatever. Don't do that. Like it gets less value, and also the enemy could also push up a little bit and damage you as well. We'll give it like one or two team fights and then I'll call it there.
You can go at any time. Don't feel
Yeah,
like
no.
pressured to
Oh,
continue
yeah, no.
this.
You know, you also played Ram, so I wanted to take a look at it since I recommended.
My Ram is kind of ass though. I stepped outside of the fucking immortality field,
Even then,
dog. I would have been fine if I stayed there.
You also not blocking also. Like,
Yeah, I always forget he can block in
you're very punch. Like you're very
Nemesis.
punch. Like on every tank, you're very punch, and like you don't really care for your health. On tank, like take me right. Like I'm very aggressive on tank. I'm very aggressive. Like I demand a lot of resources sometimes, which is bad, right? But at the same time, if you give me those resources, I will do a lot. I'll get a lot of value, right? But like that's me, right? But like I take like a fuck ton of damage. Mainly in tank, you don't really want that because like on tank, you want to do the most damage, but also take the least amount of damage. Because if you take more damage, what do your supports have to do? Or
They have to heal you more
you're
and
right.
ignore the rest of the team.
You're right.
And then you DPS die, and they're in bad spots, and then they die, and then you die.
Well, yes, but but like to heal you, what do they have to have to use?
Their cooldowns? I
Yep.
don't know.
The cooldowns exactly. Yep. They have to invest their resources, their cooldowns to help you out. While taking so much damage when you could be playing a bit safer. Like obviously, like taking a bunch damage is sometimes inevitable on tank. That's gonna happen. Sometimes you just explode on tank. That happens. That happened to me. Ask Athen here how many times I fucking exploded on tank. Like it does happen, right? But like, my God. But this whole interaction around you just didn't care for your health at all, and just took so much damage that like it just like it destroyed your whole value. Like normally, like there's 3 types of value in Overwatch. There's negative, neutral, positive. Now, you are trading blows with the enemy team, so you're getting neutral value. But since you're taking so much damage and then end up dying, it becomes negative value. Even if you didn't die here and you lived, it would still be more on the negative side because you're having your team focus so hard to keep you up rather than doing something to stop the enemy. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like that essentially.
I am not beaten yet. Annihilation stirs.
I'll go over perks quickly in a sec.
I don't know much about Ram's perks. I haven't played him since they came out. Sorry, don't judge my choices.
You're right. Also, I won't have Solar because she's a easy target to kill right there, so I won't have you slow. That's a nitpick. Didn't have to shoot here because you have payload next to you, which have a cooldown. Okay, you just ult here, taking the most amount of fucking damage. No to
My
mankind.
boyfriend told me that cause it's a good ult.
It got value because the enemy did nothing to counter you. But ideally, you're taking so much damage where like if the enemy like what's it called. Well, I mean, honestly, well they really don't have anything really to stop you. They they don't really have anything. Like if they had it on, like you'll be fucked. Like, but be careful again. Like taking too much damage, especially in ram mode, because you can still die. Like you're not immortal. And that's a moment. That's another moment where you use shield here, right? Like you have cover on your left side here. You don't have to shield. Like you don't have to. Like you're right next to cover on your left. Right? And your shield, like it doesn't even break, no? It doesn't even break. I don't think, hang on.
No, but his is on like a cooldown, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's on a cooldown, but like your shield goes half, okay. But like you could have been left side here, right? Because watch. If you still had shield, what you could have done is honestly, also don't worry about that turret. Just place you here and try and then just back out more left side here because Arissa, she's gonna save spear for you. As she should. So you're gonna be able to hold space better. And then say they have a Symmetra, you're gonna want your shield. You're gonna want it. So it's like you don't want to use it too early. I would also like slow down your sense a little bit, just because like in some fights you seem to like miss a lot of shots. So like I would play around with your sense and lower it possibly. Also, it seems like sometimes in fights like you get lost on where everyone is, which answer me this. When a fight gets hectic, do you ever get overstimmed ever?
Yeah, I'm autistic.
I see. I
Yeah,
mean, it happens. Like what's it called? Like I get overstimmed
it's
sometimes.
Overwatch.
Yeah, like like there's a lot of flashing colors. There's like a lot of sounds. I get that. Um, is it like the like all the noise or is it like the like what you see?
No, and too much is happening on my screen. I just don't get it.
Okay, that's fine. Um, what's it called? I get that. And then she just gets 2 picks. And then yeah, you guys just get fucked here. So we'll call it there. What's it called? But I will leave off with talking about perks quickly. So on Diva, for a minor perk, you want to choose the like both perks aren't that amazing honestly, but the like the one where it gives you like overhealth and more radius for your for your mech recall, that's better only because like it's just that what's it called, it just gives more survivability because like the overhealth, but even then it doesn't matter too much because you're on Baby Diva, like you still have like little health. The boosters it's not bad either. That's why I say like the minor perks don't matter too much on Diva, but like the boosters, it's like essentially you're only getting like 0.5 more most of the time because you're only diving like one extra person on Diva with their boosters. On your major perk, depends on the comp. That's how you want to base your major perk off of Diva. If they have a Zarya, choose like the missiles one, or they have a Sim, choose the missiles. If they have a lot of poke, choose the defense matrix. If they have like a Malga comp, choose the missiles. If they have Roadhog,
Okay.
choose the
I
missiles.
usually just keep the missiles like no matter what. So I didn't. I know I've never even thought about taking the other ones.
It depends on the comp. That's what it is. Because like the defense matrix, right? If there's a lot of poke, you get shield out of it, right? That's good. That's very good. Right? That is if you use your defense matrix, which you gotta also use that way more, by the way, for yourself and for your team. Um,
Yeah.
for Orisa, for her minor perks, I'm gonna put it this way: if you cannot go for your headshots at all, choose the one where your fortify gives you overhealth. But if you actually go for headshots, where like if you have the mechanical skill to go for headshots, go for the crit refund. It is like that crit refund is just a higher uptime of damage if you can land the headshots.
I find it gives me more value, like because like when I'm Marissa, I get like in people's faces and shit, and then I hit more headshots,
There
and
you
then I can
go,
use my gun for longer.
and there you go, exactly right. As long as you hit the headshots, because it's critical hits. And a
Yeah.
major perk, that is comp dependent again. Most of like if you're fighting a lot, like I like the spin. Don't get me wrong, I love the spin. So most of the time, I'm gonna choose the spear perk just because of the spin. I don't like the spear
Yeah, I
perk
like the spin better than the barrier,
exactly,
just because
but
I don't know, I don't like how it works.
if you're fighting a Symmetra or Zarya, choose the shield, because then you could like go in and out of the shield, and not take as much damage. It helps you a lot against beams. Or if you just have if they have like a just like a fuck ton of damage, that shield will save you because it's on a shorter cooldown.
All
Um,
right.
but remember the spear perk, it is hit scan, meaning that like when you do it, it's like a soldier 76 bullet or like a cast bullet, right? It's not projectile like Hanzo. It's like soldier. That's how your spear is. So remember that, but you're charging it up.
I didn't know that actually.
A lot of people don't know that. But that's but like now you do, so that gives you like the up edge on that. And
Okay.
on Ram, it's like it's good. Like the minor perk that you chose were like like your omnic form. Like it does like more projectiles on the attack. Choose that one because it has a more uptime of damage. You want that over like the like the shield perk for Ram. It's not bad by any means, but just like you want an uptime of damage. It's like yeah, it has its uses because because like it's a better shield for Ramatra, but it's better to have a uptime of damage. And for the major perk for Ram, choose now hear me out. Choose the one where if you throw your slow, it could explode midair. Reason I say that is because like okay, so use your slow as like as the way you would like to punish people, right? Throw it at people and make sure that they have to walk into it. Don't just throw it out and they walk for like a half a second. No, make sure that they actually walk in it, right? But when you throw it, just when it's about to hit the ground, then detonate it, right? Because when you explode it, it's gonna drop on the ground and explode exactly where you press the button, right? So you want to throw it just like normal, except right when it's about to hit the ground, explode it because then it does burst damage and it gets a slow. Many
Okay.
like it's like many people don't realize that like that like you can use it in that way and it gives so much more value to the slow, so much more value.
I've never like
Plus, they
used his
buffed
perk
Ramatra's
before.
slow this season. It's been a lot better ever since the perks.
As
I
well,
haven't like played Ramacho much since the perks came out,
I
so
would
I'll
say
try that one.
he would benefit your playstyle way more, but just remember just take a bit less damage.
I want to
I'll
say that
try.
healing might be more useful on lower elo because depending on the composition, if it's like an Ana and they cannot aim, yada yada, yeah, healing might be more useful there.
And
Wait,
what?
sorry, what's more useful? Sorry.
I would say situational, but listen to Blue.
I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry. Well, okay. Sorry.
Anyway, but yeah, that's the end of the session because I get like what's it called? I gotta go right now. But
Sorry.
no, you're fine. You're fine. Like it was a, you know, as always, I enjoy coaching. It was a pleasure coaching you. Like coaching to me is for pleasure. I enjoy coaching, right?
Is this not your job? Isn't this your job?
Well, yeah, but I do enjoy coaching though. Like let's go like when I'm
You
older,
should have a job that you
I want to do
enjoy,
athletic
dog.
coaching also when I'm older.
That's cool. That's what my dad did. I think he resigned. He was the head coach of like a boxing club.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he coached like an Olympic boxer.
Oh, hell yeah.
Anyways, go call your girlfriend and
Yeah.
make tea. Get some tea, dog. Cause you sound
Yeah, my
awful.
throat's dry. Yeah, I need some. Okay,
Okay.
so
Bye.
later. Oh, also, if you have any questions, just type them in the server.
Yeah, I'll probably just ping you when I remember my question from earlier.
All right, and then I'll catch y'all later. Bye bye.
Oh, my